Hello esports fans, welcome to your new series. This series is going to be all about different weapon loadouts. Okay guys? So this is your esports announcer, Alganon, Al for short. Today we got a beautiful lineup of Gravatation Lance and Better Devils. And remember, as always, get good scrubs. Alright guys, let's take a look at these weapons and find out what is synergistic about them. Is this a good matchup? And, you know, why would somebody use this setup? So let's go into this. You guys ready? So of course we have good old Better Devils here. Better Devils is really good for a nice little cleanup. You got your explosive payload here, which basically is explosive rounds. You have your extended mag, but we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with flared magwell, guys, because look down at the right-hand corner there. Look at your reload speed and stability. Can't pass that up. 3 rounds trade off for more reload and stability. Hell yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, we are also going to go with not fast draw and not sure shot, but we are going to go with steady hand. Why? Once again, look at that stability guys, building up. Now, that is going to be quite a treat once we get into it with this. We are also using the Gravitational Lance. Okay guys, this is supposed to have changed from before because they supposedly did a lot of updates to this, okay? So right now I'm using the skin called the Carnea Nebula or Carina Nebula. There you go. If you guys take a look at it, it gives that nice little blue fancy little thing going on there with the moving around. Yes, that's what we got. Let's take it off so you guys can see it normally. There you go, that's your normal Gravitation Lance, guys. So if you just picked up the weapon, this is what it should look like. So we're going to throw our skin back on there because I think it's beautiful. And we're going to go over some perks of this weapon real quick. First of all, there's Black Hole. Third rip rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall-off. That's what we want, guys, no fall-off. So this is our ranged weapon, obviously. So we have, let's see here, Hammer Forged Rifling, which increases range. We have Accurized Rounds, which increases range again. We have Cosmetology. Now, what is that? Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate. Ooh, so that's almost like explosive rounds, I'm guessing. And we also have Fitted Stock, making this weapon stable, but yeah, basically it makes it stable. There you go. Increases stability, moderately controls recoil, and slightly decreases handling speed. Well, I don't think we really have to worry about that, because if you guys look at the stability on this, it's a beast. So, let's go take a look at this then. Alright guys, we also have the Perfect Paradox. Perfect Paradox, guys, if you are unaware, when you guys are doing the forge weapons for Curse of Osiris, this one falls from a mission or the forge weapon called Another Verse. Alright guys, now with shotguns you're always looking for range, so instead of flared magwell or steady rounds, even though we normally like to go with that stuff, we're going with accurized rounds to boost up that range. We're also going with smooth bore once again to boost up that range. Everything else here, as you guys can see, will drop the range. If you check down in the lower right hand corner there, not really too worried about reload or many of that stuff. This weapon also comes with Rampage, so if you guys know what Rampage does, that's awesome. If you don't, this is the weapon, or this is the perk that makes Origin Story so good. Now imagine that in a shotgun. Sounds interesting, right guys? Great for cleanup kills, as you guys will soon see. Rapid Fire Frame, guys, fires full auto with deep ammo reserves, faster reload when the weapon is empty. Guys, this is kind of like a improved version of Hawthorne's Field Forged Shotgun. Everybody should at least have ran into that at least once. We have the Callus's Selected shader on here. We tossed in a solar mod, as well as we also have this Masterworks for stability, because why not? Maybe later on we'll switch up the Masterworks and see how that works out. Guys, we are also in Arc today using Dune Marchers. Why? Because, you know what? Who does not want to Titan skate? If you have a Titan, better be skating, goddammit. Time to Titan skate. Alright guys, let's go down here to, you know, something, and let's get some gameplay with this. Figure out what's going on with this, you know? Sound good? Alright guys, today's flashpoint is IO, so maybe we'll just run right up there and give this a shot. We already have one in effect here at Ruin Mesa. Let's see if we can actually make that on time. Alright guys, here we go. Look at Destiny's incredible load times. That's right, guys. This planet must be 50 light years away because this is probably going to take forever. Loading. Loading. Oh, look at that. We have picture. We have picture. Come on, picture. Let's do something. Oh, look at that, guys. All right, a little bit faster of a load time since we did most of our loading coming out from the base there. So here we go, back into space once again, back into the drag with the Forever Flight. You guys are probably like, wow, he's being a big goofball today. Well, I'm going to try to liven up the channel a little bit, guys. I was listening to some of my old videos. I kind of sound very monotone. I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed that. You know what? I'll do what I can. No promises. When we get down on the planet here, by the way, we are going to check to make sure that public event is still going on. If not, we'll run around, kill some stuff, and wait for another one. Hopefully we can do this flawless, but if we can't, look at that. It's still active. Alright, so let's get on our little sparrow here and get boosting. Today we are showing off the fashionable new monarchy wear. The only reason that they keep winning and, you know, in the competitions. Ooh, okay, let's see here. Potato aim.
What a nice lander sitting all alone out here.
Alright, guys, we got something going on there. I don't know.
As long as you can take it far, far away from me.
Oh, look at that, guys. Okay, so they sped up the fire rate significantly. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've seen better, but can't get picky about everything, can we? Let's see here. Let's look for that ship. See if we can get this to go heroic if it hasn't already. 3 minutes in. What percentage are we at here? We're at 35%, so therefore this ship should be around here soon. I see people shooting at something. Ah, there it is. There is our Thresher. Guys, if you didn't know this, you cannot crit on the Thresher. I've never seen anybody crit on the Thresher. If you guys know how to crit on the Thresher, let me know. There we go. Now we have it in heroic. All right, let's see what we can push with this. See, almost had to clean something up already. Let's see here. This guy looks like he could use some nice pulse grenades right there. Do the damage. That's right. Let's do the damn thing. And we got the headshots going on. Oh, okay. So this guy got melted. Let's go check out this these other cabal here. Alright, guys, so damage-wise, this guy's got a lot faster, huh? See if we can get Big Boy here to turn around. Oh, there we go. Nice little face shots. Who doesn't like a good face shot early in the morning? Obviously not receiving one. Alright, let's see what we got here. Where is my token and a blue? Huh! They cheated me. No blue. Okay. Fair enough. Pick up some orbs here, and we will get a move in. It's something else. Wow. Alright, guys, take two. Why is that? Because I had a phone call to interrupt the first recording, guys. There was not really any mess-ups. The only time that I'm actually going to cut this and throw this in is right when I go to orbit. So the first little bit of this will be unedited gameplay, and then after that I'm going to have to edit it to make sure that everything, you know, flows together well. So let's go over this for the second time. Hopefully we don't get annoying phone calls. Now, first of all, this weapon has an adaptive frame. We are still talking about the gravitational lance, and it has an element. Guys, you cannot change this element if I'm not mistaken. This is a void element, and because it's an exotic, it is unchangeable. Now, in order to kill somebody, the optimal time to kill on this is a 3-burst, you know, kill. You're talking about 9 crits altogether. Now, the body shot time to kill on this is 1.93 seconds. Guys, that's not very optimal. You can get smoked in 1.93 seconds. You can almost get killed twice with some of these weapons. Now, let's talk about just body shots altogether, okay? It's going to take 4 2/3 of a burst. Obviously, you can't break apart a burst to, so to put 2/3 into it. So you're using 15 rounds, roughly. The last one doesn't really have to hit, but you are using 15 rounds or 5 trigger pulls to kill somebody with body shots, man. That's horrible. Now, the rounds per second on this is 390. They actually changed that. It went up from 360. Guys, some of these time to kills and things might be off because of the Go Faster update. Just giving you a heads up. Now, if anybody else has the real numbers or the better numbers for this, feel free to put them in the comments or let me know, and I will do a different type of video so you guys know what's going on with this. Now, the impact roughly is 29, but what they do with the Gravitational Lance is the first 2 shots out of it are super weak. We're talking about like under 10. And the last shot is like the crit for all the missing damage that you guys are missing. So the only thing that you guys really need to concentrate is that last shot. Guys, if you're able to sit there and land all your bursts, all 3 bullets in the burst on whatever you need, you got some amazing gun control, which is absolutely, outstanding. Now, let's talk about damage here. So, hang on one second. Yep. Critical damage, you were talking about 8 damage for the first 2 bullets, so 8 damage and an 8 damage. So that's 16 so far. Your crit damage is 54. That's right, guys. Look at that increase in damage. That's absolutely amazing. If you guys need to, you're more than welcome to rewind the video a little bit to actually check out those numbers to see if they are actually accurate. Now, your body shots do about 6 damage and they crit at 36. That's kinda that's all right. As I said, guys, a 5 burst weapon, that's a lot of burst to do. You guys saw the rounds per second got upped by 60 there, so it's a little bit better, but your first 2 shots still aren't doing diddly. So let's talk about range on this bad boy. You have a range of 55, and for pulse rifles, for stock range, that's pretty good. And stability they have at 91, guys, but if you take a look here, that doesn't look like no 91 to me. That looks like 100%. That's right, 100% stability. Not exactly sure how they determine that, but, we're going with the numbers here, whatever works. Now, we have a reload speed of 61, which is actually not bad, for a pulse. To give you guys a little bit more of an example, your fastest loading pulse rifles here have a number of 64. So 61 in the reload category, that's definitely not too shabby. Okay? Our aim assist here, guys, actually we'll go over handling first. Handling is at 59. 59 isn't terrible. It's not great though, but it's not terrible. So it's all right, Your top pulse rifles have stability of roughly about 70. So 59, you're missing about 11 stability on this thing. If you masterwork it, you could probably recover anywhere from 5 to 8 stability. So you're pretty close to having, top stability on this. I know, guys, masterworks for exotics are not out yet. I'm aware of this. But hey, they're supposed to be coming when? May 8th. That's right, guys. Get ready for that DLC. Alright, so the aim assist on this, guys, is 50, okay? That's not exactly the greatest aim assist. A lot of the other weapons, such as the Time-Worn Spire, have an aim assist of 79, which is the highest aim assist for a pulse rifle in the game currently. So the fact that this has one of 50, it's not terrible, it's not great. I mean, it's there. As you guys were seeing, I really didn't have too much of a problem landing my shots. Sights were pretty nice. It's got 65 for recoil direction, so that's mainly up and down, but maybe a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, somewhere around there. Either way, a little bit, off-centered. And we have a magazine size of 39. You guys see it. Now, what's the important thing out of all these numbers that I just spit out at you guys? To be honest with you, some of the numbers just don't matter. But some of the stuff that you guys are not seeing here is aim assist. Aim assist has a very large thing to do when you are working with burst weapons. Aim assist is the difference from landing all of your shots when you were aiming at somebody's neck, or missing 2 of them because the kick was so severe that you couldn't, land the last 2 shots. Aim assist is not pulling the bullets back down to your target like the way that they should. Any good aim assist weapon. So guys, out of everything, this is kind of a middle of the road weapon. If you are excellent at landing your headshots, then this is the weapon for you. This works absolutely beautiful, to be honest with you. Now, let's go over some of the other stuff just so you guys know. Better Devils. Now guys, I did the Better Devils because this is a great cleanup weapon, okay? It's got explosive rounds. You don't really have to be that accurate with it. And to be honest with you, it's kind of nice. This is one of the more used hand cannons out of the entire game here. So we have Better Devils with no element because it's a primary. It's got a optimal time to kill at 1.3, which I think that's completely off. It's got a 2 crits, it's saying, which is a 2 burst. I don't believe that's actually accurate, guys. I believe it's more of a 3 or 4 burst, to be honest with you. The body shot time to kill is 1.73. It's okay. It's saying about 5 shots, so anywhere between 4 and 5 shots there. 5 shots if you're doing body, 4 shots if you were doing headshots. You need 2 crits and 2 body shots to have an optimal time to kill on this, guys. So, body shots, well, it's kind of incorporated in there. But that's not the reason we use Better Devils. We'll explain that here in a minute. It has a 140 for the rounds per minute. We have, let's see here, we have 84 for the impact. We have 61 for crit damage. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this makes any sense here, but I guess that 61 is an additional 61 points of damage, I'm guessing. Now, bodying somebody, you're looking at 45 points of damage. Critting somebody, you're looking at 61. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit hairy there, but I'm glad we got that one cleared up. All right. Now, we also have range of 46. I mean, it's not the best, but it is a hand cannon, and it does do its job, guys. And as a cleanup weapon, you shouldn't really be worrying too much about range. A little bit, not too much. Obviously, if you're using something like a submachine gun, you need to worry about range. You need to make sure that you're there. But Better Devils is very, very special. And we'll talk about that in a minute here. We're going to finish going over these numbers, and we'll talk about it all you guys want. Now, back to the range of 46. There we go. That's where we left off. The stability on this is 48, guys. That is not terrible, not great. I mean, it's all right. As you can see, this is variable because of our flared magwell. If you guys look there, it increases stability. And our steady hand, which once again increases stability. That's incredibly good for a hand cannon, guys, because increased stability means you can land more shots and you can do more crits, and you know what I mean? It just works a whole lot better for you. The reload speed is 46, but as you can see, they did a little bit of an adjustment to that, and I also have mine masterworked. So that one makes this reload speed not bad at all. We have handling of 46. Yeah, it's not terrible, it's not great. But we have an aim assist of 75. Now guys, let's talk about hand cannon aim assist here. We have 91 aim assist for weapons like the Jack, Queen, King, which is absolutely amazing for aim assist. That's actually the top one. And the bottom one for aim assist is actually at 40. So I can't even imagine that. You'd have to be, dead-eye accurate with your aim assist there. You know what I mean? With your aim assist being that low. So, let's get back to Better Devils. 75 on aim assist is definitely not too shabby, guys, as you can tell. Recoil direction is 88. That means it is 88% more vertical up and down than it is any other direction. That makes it a lot easier to land your shots. Actually, yeah, it's 88. Okay. And we have a magazine size of 10. Now, guys, we can change this around from the magazine size of 10 the magazine size of 13, but keep in mind, guys, look at what happens to our reload speed. That drops dramatically. So flared magwell is the way to go on this. It gives you a little bit of range, a little bit of reload, you know what I mean? It does good for this weapon. Explosive payload, that is explosive rounds, guys, from Destiny 1. Now, this is going to do a certain amount of damage, as dictated from before, and then it's going to add explosive damage. Now, explosive damage does not change with range, guys. I know that sounds incredibly weird, but I'm about to show you. Range normally, dictates, the weapons, if you're within crit range or if you're within, optimal killing range there, compared to things that are out of range. If something's too far away, you're going to have some severe damage fall off, guys, depending on how far away you are. If you try to cross map somebody, you're going to have such large damage fall off. It's incredible. But the thing about Better Devils is you can cross map somebody with Better Devils. So you guys are probably like, all right, Al, you're doing a lot of talking. We're not doing a lot of seeing here. You're telling us we can do stuff, and then you're telling us we can't do stuff. You read us the numbers, and none of them make sense. What are you talking about? Can you please, clarify? Are you just trying to confuse us? All right, guys, let's get on with that. So your range is 46 on this, guys, okay? Now, 46 isn't the best, but as you guys can see over there, there is a Taken Phalanx. Now, I'm probably not going to crit, but you see how there was an extra little bit of damage off to the right there. I still did 135 points of damage, and there was an extra, I believe it was a 53. Now we're going to get a little bit closer, and we're going to do it again. Guys, what you want to be paying attention to is that extra damage. So there we have 41, okay? So a little bit of a pickup. 327, that's not bad for a crit. 351, keep in mind, guys, I was talking PvP numbers before, but what you guys are actually looking for is you guys are looking for the secondary number there, the 165 there. It's down there in white. There we go, 165 again, and 351, so we didn't have to have another 165. Now, you guys are like, why are there two numbers in one shot? Alright, guys, there are two numbers with one shot because, as I said, that is the explosive damage of this weapon, okay? Now, if you can land your shots with this weapon, it is incredibly good. It has a faster time to kill than before mentioned. Numbers only do so much, and they only give you a rough idea. Alright, guys? Nobody really has all the numbers from what I've seen for any of the updated kill times. When I get the sheets for the updated kill times, I will be posting the entire time to kill sheet when I get the updated one. I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong way, so I am not going to be posting the time to kill where I'm actually getting all this information from right now. The reason why is because I feel that it's going to be highly inaccurate, and what's worse than, being lied to is, somebody who's just doesn't know their stuff. So that's why we are kind of taking these weapons into the field, showing you how they work, giving you a little bit of an idea of how they feel here. If I could land my shots with this potato wham, I'd be alright today. Okay, here we go. Taking night, huh? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Where's that other little bugger? There you are. Okay. Alright, guys, so I'm hoping that what you're seeing here was very highly entertaining for you. I'm hoping that the, everything was a little bit different. Obviously, you guys can see that I changed around my my audio recording device here halfway through. The first one was actually done through my new recording piece of hardware, and now it is through the actual regular mic. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen today, and if you did, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, smash that like button, smash that like button like I stole your money. Anyways. So yeah, smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. And hey, if there's anybody who would like to see any particular weapons, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. And if not, let me know what you thought of the video, Yep, I hope you guys enjoy everything that you're seeing, and have a good day. Alright, guys, if you haven't noticed, Gravatation Lance now is a 2-shot weapon, and oh my god, damage. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. It's only 2 shots, and it almost reminds me of Outbreak Prime from Destiny 1. For all you Destiny 1 guys, you know exactly what that means, and for all you Destiny 2 guys who are new to the franchise, man, that thing did damage. It did damage, and then did damage to people who were standing next to it, and then if they died, did damage to people who were standing next to them. Wow. I don't know, guys. It's just something that I thought that I needed to share with you guys. So, hey, let's look forward to the May 8th update and the outcoming of the new DLC, which is War Mines, and I can't wait to pull this thing out during War Mines, man. This is going to be great. Alright, guys. Once again, we'll try to close this out again. So, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit like. If you want to see more of what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video.